So one of the main questions we get is how can you turn a Tuscan home into a classic Mediterranean? Essentially, this tan and brown house into this white and black timeless home. You're going to come inside, you're going to see that we took this house almost down to the studs. We even raised some ceiling heights, we changed the floor plan around so that everything was centered, and you're going to see why with this modern Mediterranean, how it was transformed from this Tuscan home. So come on in, check out this video, and just see all the upgrades and changes that were made all throughout the build. So now as we come inside the house, these are some of the biggest changes that we made. Previously, you'd come into the home, it wasn't really centered, especially on the backyard. We had this sunken living room, and so there were just some issues with the house on anything being linear. And what we did, one of the main things, of course, we had the features. So as you walk up into the house, again, this timeless Mediterranean design, right? The white and black, the contrast there on the exterior. But on the outside, we have this white limestone and black marble in the diamond shaped pattern with a border. And now it really draws your attention. We have a little planter as well as you come up into the house. And then right here in the entry, you're gonna see again, that same checker diamond pattern with the border. And then all throughout, every opening is boxed and cased, right? We have this custom millwork in every opening throughout the entire home and down the hallways and corridors, as well as any headers in each room. And you can see here the custom millwork. Again, we have the baseboard with the outlets in the baseboard, the wide plank wood flooring. And then of course we have this amazing copper ceiling detail. But one of our favorite features, again, this was to draw in everyone as they're walking through into the home. As you come on in, you can see behind me that everything lines up. So as we work our way around the furniture here, you can see that we have French doors that bring you outside. Again, we work with Pella, so entire new window and door package throughout the house. And we have a fire pit right here, dead center, that's now linear with the front door. And then we have the hot tub that's raised and elevated, negative edge on all four sides. And then the amazing pool. And we have that palm tree now centered. And so essentially now this visual as you come on in, where before that Tuscan home, this was very boxed, right? You think of some of the old architecture where it was very segregated by room and not an open floor plan. The whole goal was to open this up, create a lot of natural light. As you can see here, we extended the covered patio. So now they also have a lot of shade structure, throughout most of the year. And let's take it to the kitchen because this is one of our favorite upgrades in the home. So now as we make our way to the kitchen, one of the big changes we made was this entire corridor. So this whole hallway has been reconfigured and redesigned for the client with our architect, integrated design, Milos, and then we had Lissa Lee Hickman, who's our interior designer. And one of the main conveniences for the client was this back area of the kitchen, right? The butler's pantry. So as we come in, we have this waiter door, swings both ways as you come into the butler's pantry here. And then we have this nice prep kitchen, right? We have this area back here for some of their fine dining pieces, as well as a little sink, dishwasher, all the necessities. And again, this is finished cabinetry with glass. Now, as you come into the kitchen here, again, this was totally transfigured from what it was before. There was really no correspondence or design detail between the living room and the kitchen. And there were some of the old architecture, you had these pot shelves, right? These where you put like plants and decoration, and really it's just a dust collector. So we took those out, we enclosed it. We have the floating hood now, the stainless steel hood overlooking the cooktop from Wolf. All the built-in appliances that we need, microwave and ovens. And then we have the refrigerator freezer with the drawers underneath. But as we come on back, the wet bar just behind me, and you can see this custom trim. So one of the design elements in this island that we really like in this kitchen is this corner. You can see the custom millwork from our cabinet company. Again, at the island, this is the main feature of the home. So again, we did not want to disturb the trim work with an outlet that you'd see. But by code, we have to have outlet in the island. And so our cabinet company, you can see this is just a pop to open. They came up with this amazing design in the island where we have the outlet here behind. So anytime we need it, it could be plugged in. If a client needs to plug something in here. But most of the time, this will be shut and hidden throughout, as the client's entertaining. It's pretty rare they're gonna have an appliance here on their island. The reason being is that we have most of the appliances or, mixers and stuff already built in with the cabinetry so that it's hidden and still stays functional all the time. And here we have the paper towel holder. So one thing is we want less clutter on the countertops. You can see that's pretty clean in here. Our clients have already been occupying this build. But what's nice about the paper towel holder is that it's here, hidden, very accessible, super easy to use. And again, nice big functional island, plenty of space to sit here and cook and entertain We have 4 seats here, and we worked with distinctive cabinetry. They did all the custom cabinetry for us, including the built-ins with the sub-zero refrigeration. And then this custom range hood went through a few design versions that we worked through, but we have the casement windows here that open up on either side. So especially right now when we have great weather, we can have that natural airflow for the client in the home. And then of course, here in the great room, this is a key component for the clients to entertain and spend time with their kids and grandkids. So again, we have custom millwork throughout the entire home. You're gonna see that on video here. Every room has custom millwork. You can see the opening here that's all custom trim with the outlets in the base. And we have this picture frame TV that is on a lift. So this actually comes down. So that way as you're sitting down and you can really relax and watch a show, we can bring down the TV to fairly low. So it's at eye level as you're sitting down. So that way your neck's not kinked up. And then we also have this amazing fireplace here, which is a focal piece wrapped in the white limestone and the marble base. And then we have this custom doggy door. If you remember, we had an earlier video on our YouTube series here on Timeless Beauty showing the detail of this doggy door. Again, super convenient for our client. Dog can come in and out. We're not gonna see that traditional doggy door that's kind of tacky, especially here with all the custom trim. So we did this little door hatch right here, and it also can be locked via key. So if the clients want to keep this locked for any reason and don't want the dog going out at night, they can lock it. And so super convenient, matches the trim detail throughout the entire build. We're going to bring you down. We'll come back to the mudroom and the laundry room that's pretty conveniently located. But right here we have the powder bath. So again, as the client is, they're entertaining, they have functions. We have this custom mirror wallpaper. Again, plenty of storage here with the cabinetry. And then we have the custom millwork, the wainscoting all throughout the powder bath. So again, nice little fun element here. Very conveniently located to the rest of the build. Again, a lot of consideration with that, especially because our clients, as they're working from home, we have an office here, just in here. And so now again, convenient for the client is, they have their TV, they have both of their workstations. And again, as they have deliveries or people coming up through the home, it's pretty easy for them to see. And as we walk on down, we're going to show you dining room. So one thing, as we thought about them entertaining, right? And they're going to have company off of the butler's pantry here in the kitchen when they're food prepping. Now you have this incredible dining room, and you can see the custom wallpaper. So Cannon, who's our superintendent, was working on this build, coordinating all the trim, of course the wallpaper and lighting, and then all the decorative ceiling you see up here. And where he spent a lot of his time was making sure everything lined up. As you think about the fire sprinklers in here, the speakers, can lights, lighting, making sure that everything's linear and matches, the overall aesthetic with all the trim. And you can see here these wall sconces that were installed after the wallpaper was brought in. So again, a lot of coordination as you're thinking layers, right? As these layers come in and, to price this out effectively with the crown molding, the wallpaper to make sure that everything's installed in its proper sequence. So we're just off of the entry right here. Again, this is that linear view, looking out to the fire pit and the pool. Now, what's very convenient, so they have a guest bedroom right here. So again, plenty of natural light. This was reconfigured, beautiful carpet, and again, that natural light with all the windows that are in here, and of course, the gorgeous furnishings. We also conveniently had the pool bath. So one of my favorite details in the home is this pool bathroom. And as you come on down to the pool bath, this is very convenient, as people have to use the restroom, as they're outside in the summer and they're swimming and using the pool and amenities out back. What you don't want to have, especially wood flooring, is have them trounce through the house, right, to get to that powder bathroom, wet in a swimsuit. So conveniently, right off of the back exit here, we have a French door that goes out with Pella, and they can come into this hard tile, right, this tile flooring. And then now they're not standing on the wood flooring and getting that wet. And of course, above for the detail, we have wallpaper from floor to ceiling, amazing detail, full backsplash here, and conveniently water closet, as we mentioned, and a full shower and a linen, right? So with the linen, we have towels, other beach items that they may have for the pool. And then again, the shower, which is super convenient if you want to come in and get rinsed off from any of the chlorine. As you come into the primary suite, we have these built-ins, right? This is storage. So the clients have plenty of storage here as you walk in. And then now they have an amazing fireplace. Again, this is by intent that they wanted to have a fireplace reconfigured in their home. Previously, it was kind of a corner on that side, kind of a weird layout here. And we really squared off the whole primary bedroom suite so that now they have seating area here. They have the TV, it's their bed, and then again, private access out to the amenities outside, right? So they can come in through their bedroom. And this is, if you look back at some of our earlier videos, this is that decorative ceiling that we had discussed, right? You can see here with all the stacked trim that we have in the ceiling and the crown, there was a lot of coordination to make sure all this lined up perfectly and that the bottom of the crown lined up with the lid of the ceiling. And now as we bring it into the primary bathroom, we added 2 closets. So before they had one little closet they shared, now they each have their own. This is his closet, so you come in here, it has plenty of storage and space, you know, a little bench area to sit down and put his shoes on. And here in the primary bathroom, again, something we do on all of our homes, again, we have this seamless transition, so no curb, right? We have this flush transition from the floor to the shower. Everything then is sloped in the shower. So we have to make sure that the slab is depressed, right? So this, we're pouring slab that's depressed so that we can have that nice, equal, even transition walking in. And we have this large niche here, right, above the bench there, and that's so that they can put their shampoo and conditioner and any other bathroom products they may have. But this is a full enclosed, the glass to the ceiling, full enclosed, keeps that steam in. It's really nice. It's not a steam shower, but it's very convenient for the clients so that they have, you know, stay warm, especially this time of year. It's not too cold. Large format marble as we're walking into the bathroom. We have, again, pocket door here for the water closet and marble all the way to the ceiling. And then all this custom built-in mirrors and glass fronts for all the cabinetry. We have the makeup desk here and then the vanities on this side for the client. And then this is her closet now. So again, they have space for their closets to come on in, part of the primary suite. And so let's show you some of the other details inside, including the mudroom and laundry room and the exterior. So we're standing on the back end of the house. This was just the refresh. So everything else you'll see throughout the home outside of the game room and the bathrooms here and some of the secondary bedrooms, this was essentially a refresh. So the doors are new, flooring's new, paint's new. So another reason that the doors were new here, again, we replaced all the doors and windows in the house with, you know, more energy efficient rated product. But as you come out here to the bistro area, again, this kind of mirrors the image of the entries you're coming into the home with. You have the white limestone, the black marble, and then this has the bistro lights and seating area. You can see, again, access to the barbecue, so very convenient, especially here in the game room. You know, as you're out in the pool area, you know, done, tired of the sun, you can come on in and relax here in the game room. So we're standing here at the laundry room. Again, this is the main laundry room of the house. Clients, they're gonna have kids that are visiting, you know, grandkids. This isn't a huge thing where they're doing a ton of laundry for a ton of people, being empty nesters. So again, super convenient with the washer dryer, allowed a laundry room, and then just over here is the mud room. And this is the access off of the garage. So as the clients come in from the garage, right through here, very convenient to the kitchen and great room. Of course, they can, they have a drop zone for keys and anything else. And you can see this really neat herringbone pattern. And again, we have the decorative wallpaper. So the wallpaper was a theme throughout the house. I think there's 4 types of wallpaper all throughout. So now we brought you through the entire interior of the home. We're gonna show you the exterior. Again, this was a complete rebuild. So the existing pool was in a different location, completely demoed, redug the pool, centered it, you know, on that front door, and again, modernized it, right? So it's nice and clean, again, with all the new landscaping and the trellis. So let's take you outside. So now we're standing on the exterior again of timeless beauty. This is one of our favorite elements of the home. Everything has brought us to this point from the renovation that we did. And previously the pool was kind of tucked over there. It was one of those like kidney bean shaped pools. Whereas now there was a lot of thought to it, right? And as you think about the overall landscape design, so off of the primary suite, again, here we have this nice checkered path of the marble and limestone. It mirrors over here with the bistro area and the outdoor barbecue. But more importantly, we have this incredible trellis out here, amazing seating area for the clients. Again, a lot of thought into all the plantings and the landscape lighting. We have the 4-sided spa right here. So with the 4-sided spa, you can see the negative edge on all 4 sides. Very convenient that the clients can step on in. What's very convenient, the Baja shelf is you can sunbathe, you can relax if you want to get out of the water for a little bit. You have these convenient chairs right here to sit there that are in the water. And then that palm tree, again, what we kept, they had these 3 big palm trees that they wanted to keep on the property that were existing. And so those were reinstalled, you can see, centered around the pool. We have that nice arch at the top with the hardscape and the border. Again, just a clean look with the white limestone deck. It's really convenient. It gets very hot in the summer. And so you have to be very careful what finishes you put around the pool where you're walking in bare feet, because it can burn your feet. So white limestone is a great selection for any hard decking, any pool area. It doesn't burn your feet. We have this at my house. Very nice. But again, there's a rhyme and reason for everything the way it's laid out with our landscape designer, landscape resources, and Premier Pools worked on the pool. But again, this whole new build, and we're gonna bring you over here to the bistro area so you can see what we did there, especially with the convenience of the barbecue. And again, as you're looking to the front door, everything lines up out front from the pool. As you're sitting here and you had guests come in, you can see them approach the door, and then you're sitting here around the fire pit as well with all the glass rocks. So here we have our coated grill with the natural beams to kind of bring in that Mediterranean element, and then of course the darkened top that we have out here, and the great seating area off of the toy room. So again, all the amenities you need in the backyard, so much detail. Now we just have to wait a little bit of time for some of the plants to mature. You know, early on looks really neat, but over time this will be very lush and beautiful backyard with not a whole lot of maintenance, which is great. There was a lot of foresight done just to make sure that all the landscape was designed with less maintenance for the clients. So I hope you enjoyed our tour of Timeless Beauty. To get a look behind the scenes of this complete rebuild and transformation from this brown and tan Tuscan home to this really classic Mediterranean look. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.